Okay, everyone, welcome to the Lightworker Dynasty call. Usually it's Rise and Shine, but I wanted to, I had some things that really struck a chord with me at Summit. I had some things that, like after Summit, really just kind of hit me. And so I wanted to call this meeting to kind of just relay what's going on and invite you all to join the movement of leveling up. So if you went to Summit, you know that it was life-changing. If you didn't go to Summit, but you followed us and you watched what we were doing, you know it's life-changing. And so I encourage you, those of you who are watching this back, and even you, Erica, next year to come, because it is amazing. So this call, the energy of this call tonight is really just about me inviting you to join with me in this movement. And I know you've already heard that before, but this is on a whole nother level. So I have a few intentions for this call tonight. And the first one is to trust the process and each other. The second one, believe in ourselves, each other, and our unit, our circle. So it's that trust and that belief. And like I said, to provide us all an opportunity to level up and shine as business owners and entrepreneurs. So, yes. So I think a lot of times when we come into coaching, we all kind of get afraid of being able to own that. Like, I'm a business owner. I'm a businesswoman. I'm an entrepreneur. Like, that's who I am. And honestly, I feel like it's taken 3 years for me to really wrap my head around that and to own that, because that's the piece of coaching that has always scared me the most. That's the piece of coaching that has always been the most outside my comfort zone. That's a piece of coaching that I know the least about and am the least comfortable with. And so, you know, if we say that we want to be an elite team, and I say we because I can't be an elite team by myself. Like, I have to have my girl gang. I have to have my ride or dies. I have to have my leaders to support me. Otherwise, we're not going to be an elite team. So I can't like say, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. No, it's we. We have to all want it together, because that's the only way that we're going to get it. And so part of us getting what we want, if what we want is a title like elite, then we have to really own our shit and realize that, like, I own a business, I am a businesswoman, I am an entrepreneur. So that's really kind of what this call, not kind of, get that out of there. That's what this call is about. It's to present you with this opportunity, this responsibility to level up and really own that piece of your business and not take 3 years to get it like I did. So having said that, I want to like make it clear to you guys, I am not a micromanager. I am not going to be knocking on your door saying, let me see your sheet. Take a picture of your sheet. Like, that's what's been done to me. So that's kind of what Devin and I started doing when we first started Rise and Shine. And then we fell away from it. And then we kind of brought the tracker back, and then we fell away from it. I don't like for someone to tell me that. Take a picture of your tracker and show it to me. I want to be supported. I want to be inspired. I want to be a collaborator. I don't need a teacher. I don't need a mommy. And so I don't want to do that to any of you. And quite frankly, me doing that to you is not treating you like a leader, and it's not giving you the space to own your shit. And so Courtney and I had a lovely call, was it Tuesday, where we connected and we talked about that. And you know, she had some really good ideas, because there has to be a level of accountability, but it doesn't have to be me micromanaging you. And so she had a great idea to just allow us sharing what we're doing with each other to happen organically, where it's not like I say, it's Thursday, post your tracker. It's more like we just share, like, oh my gosh, I blasted out 10 invites in the Power Pocket, or I blasted out, you know, 20 follow-ups, or you know, even just what's working for you. I sent this message and it clicked for this person. So rather than me being that micromanager, I'm going to call on you to step into your leadership roles and just organically share what you're doing and allow that piece to be the accountability. So that way, if Courtney is struggling with follow-ups, and Shonda had like a really cool message that worked for her that allowed someone who gave her crickets to respond back, then that is collaboration. That's working together. That's our circle vibe, our circle tribe, rather than, some figurehead saying, show me what you're doing. Okay. And so I want to turn it over to Courtney because she also had a really cool kind of progression of view, treat, and run. And so the way I see it is, we view, we see something. It's like that third eye. It's like I'm seeing something, I view it, and then I treat it. That's my energy around what I'm doing. And then I run it is the actual action. And those words came out of her mouth, and I just kind of added I see the energy and the actions. But I'd like for you, Courtney, to talk about that a little bit, about what it means to be a businesswoman, what it means to be an entrepreneur, and how that affects the way you view, you treat, and you run your business. Yes, ma'am.
Well, okay, so this came up, or I became aware of it when I was doing a post. I know what you guys know, I love my statement tanks. And I was doing a post because I'd worked out kind of a ambassadorship deal with a statement tank company that does lots of 80-day obsession pineapple tanks. And I was really excited. So I was posting about it. And I said, as a businesswoman and as an entrepreneur, I love to help other businesswomen and entrepreneurs start their company because, they just started this company 8 months ago in their garage as a hobby. Sounds like hobby coaches. And then they were trying to build it. But so for me, I think if you view it as this is just this kind of thing I do, you show up for it with that same amount of energy. If you view it as this is my business and my doors are now open, then you show up with the energy of like getting goals, getting tasks done, getting goals done. And if you're running into roadblocks or obstacles or problems with how you want to run your business, you view ways to do them. I treat it like a business in terms of, so that's why I posted my calendar, the way I do my calendar in the group earlier. I treat it like a business in that I make office hours, and I don't put things like act real silly on Facebook. That's like not, that's my coffee break. That's not my business hours. And it's just a mindset shift, but it's a mindset shift that quickly goes into an action shift, because then this is your business. This is your thing that you have ownership of. And so you speak about it with a lot more authority. But whether you're talking to coaches, whether you're talking to, challengers, whether you're talking to fellow coaches, whether you're talking to other people in the group, you just speak with more authority. And I told Melody after we talked, I'm like, you have to say, hi, I'm a businesswoman, because it's like that. Like, it's almost like you have to do an affirmation every day. Like, hi, my name is Courtney. I run a health and fitness business. It's not even I'm a health and fitness coach. I run a health and fitness and, life-changing business, period. And I know for me, I think one of the ways that clicks is that I run a couple of different separate groups. And so it's like, I got to show up for that, but I also have to keep filling those groups. So yeah, it's the mindset first.
Yes. And I love that you're a square because I'm a circle. And so you pull me out of the clouds and, encourage me to make agendas, which is good too. So it's the mindset shift. Guys, don't take 3 years to get it like me. Learn from my mistakes, because I want you to go higher, faster, stronger, longer, all of that than I did, because that really is what it means to be a leader, is not just to like do all the things and be good at all the things, but to help the people who you're helping to do all the things and be all the things and become leaders. And that's what I'm trying to do for you, so that, you know, anything that I've learned because I've made a mistake, I want to pass that on to you so you can not have to make the same one and you can go faster and quicker. So getting to that mindset shift, you just have to, you know, you just have to do it. And so I think having an affirmation, maybe having a second coming out post, you know, like we have to be so soft about the curiosity marketing and not say, oh, I'm a Beachbody coach. Well, you know, this is, you don't have to say a Beachbody coach, but like weaving that energy of owning the fact that you are an entrepreneur and you are a business owner into your posts is only going to level up the energy of what you're putting out there. And if you want leaders, you have to like put that out there to attract them. So if all you're putting out there is for challenge groups or for, you know, hobby coaches, and that's what you're going to get. But if you start like putting out the energy of, I'm a businesswoman, however it is that you say it, you can still use the curiosity marketing with it, then that's what you're going to start attracting. So then you can attract your leaders, and then we can all help them to level up, and the whole thing just kind of trickles down from there. So, okay, so that's that part. Does anybody have any questions about that part? I am a business owner. I am a business owner. Like really start digging into the truth of that. And it might take a little bit to stick. So, you know, it's just like in our personal development, you know, whatever follows I am is going to come looking for you. Write it on a sticky note. Remind yourself, like practice saying it in the car, like sing it, whatever. But you really need to let it come down deep and resonate in your bones. I would call it the solar plexus. Like you need to get it down in the solar plexus and the root chakra and all of that. But really just own it, believe it. And if you have to, fake it till you make it, because eventually it will stick. Okay. So that's that. I want for your do now, the thing that I want to give you as you know, kind of the stamp to make this real is for you to work on creating a manifesto. And a manifesto is just a fancy word for a bold statement that you know, really just says who you are and what you believe in. So I want everybody to start working on that. And I don't want it to be this one more thing that you have to do like it's a piece of homework. I want it to be something that is special. I want it to be that thing that, you know, imagine yourself, what is your goal? Maybe your goal is elite. Maybe your goal is top 10. And so I want you to imagine like if you were receiving that external validation for all of the beautiful work that you've done on the inside of yourself and all of the people that you've helped. If you're receiving that external validation, what is it? Where are you? And what are you going to say? What are you going to say? Like, what is that thing that you're going to say? So it needs to be written as if it's already happened. You know, I talk about this a lot with gratitude. It's not just gratitude for what is. To be grateful for something that you believe in that you can't see in the physical realm yet, and to speak that into existence. Like, I'm so grateful that I'm so grateful that my team received the honor of fill in the blank. And talk about it that way and let that be your manifesto. And I created one at the beginning of the year, and I will I'll screenshot it and share it in our circle chats so you can see what it looks like. But let it go beyond. It's not just about the accolade, like what's behind it. Like, what are you really doing? What are you really creating when you're creating this team and you're creating these lifestyles for people that are not just changing them, but their families, their communities for generations. You know, you get a mama to really get it and realize what good nutrition is, and then the way she raises her children are different, and their kids. Like, what we're doing as coaches has the power to impact people for generations, has the power to give a child 20 more years with her mom because she made a change in her 40s that allowed her to live a longer, happier, more fulfilled life. So really dig into the power of that. So that will be your do now to work on your manifesto. And it doesn't have to be perfect and doesn't have to be pretty, but it has to be from your guts. Okay. Any questions on that? All right, so I'll keep it quick. I just want to talk about two more things really fast. So my second point is we need to also own the fact that we are educators. So people don't really realize why we drink Shakeology. They don't really realize how incredibly powerful it is. We know, we go to Summit, we hear Darren O'Lean, we listen to his YouTube videos, at least I do. Like I'm a junkie on it. And people don't really, even the people in our challenge groups. So I really want you to step into that leadership role of being an educator. You're a business owner. You have to educate your clients, your customers, and your coaches why the products we use are so amazing. It's not just like, oh, buy this, do this, drink this. No, like we genuinely care about what it is that we're offering you in order for you to level up in your body, your mind, and your spirit. So I want you to take it on. Yes, Erica. I think you're muted. Hold on. No, you're not.
I just unmuted myself.
Can you talk? I can't hear you.
I can talk.
Yeah.
I can hear.
Anybody hear Erica?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right, try again.
Hi. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yay! Yes. Okay.
You heard me the whole time.
Yeah, the whole time.
But is Shakeology what I'm doing?
You got Energize and Recover.
Thank
I don't
you.
think you ever got the Shakeology. No. Mm-mm.
Okay. Is Shakeology the other stuff? Obviously.
It's superfoods. And I know you have like a gluten sensitivity, but I know of people who have gluten sensitivity that drink the vegan and are just fine. So you'd have to try it and see. And you can get a sampler pack, so you don't have to get the whole bag to start out with. But the same is true. It's not just Shakeology that we need to be educated about. It's the Recover. It's the Recharge. It's the Energize. Man, that Energize, I'm telling you what, everybody needs that. Like that stuff is amazing, you know? Especially if you're a mom and you have kids and you're tired all the time. Like, geez, even if you're not a mom, you still need it. Like,
Yeah.
Stressful job, like don't have the energy to work out, drink that, and you're like, bing. But yeah, you know, why is it better to drink Energize than go get a Red Bull? You know, because some people in their mind, they're so conditioned, like Red Bull is what gives me energy. Well, yeah, but it's not good for you and you're going to have a crash. Whereas if you drink something like this and you actually do something productive, like do a workout, you know, you're not going to have the crash. And the certifications that we have for our products are like on the level of professional athletes. So it is more expensive, but it's the quality and what it's doing for your body. I mean, it's been studied. They even had, was it like Xavier University or something studied it. So there's a lot of information that you can educate yourself about so that when you do talk to people, you come from a place of power and you come from a place of love. You know, it's like if you don't know about it and you're not confident in it, that energy comes through. So, and there's tons of information out there. It's in the back office. You can find it on YouTube. But we have to want to be a leader. We want to be a good business owner. We need to know what we have in stock and we need to know about it so that when somebody has a problem, we're like, oh my gosh, I know the perfect solution for that. It's this. And then when you speak about it, you come from a place of power. So not only do I want us to educate, you know, as we're sharing our journey on social media, but also within the challenge group, because there's a lot of people in the challenge group. I shouldn't say a lot, but there are people in the challenge group who don't drink Shakeology and don't do the performance line, you know, and I'm not saying everybody has to do everything, but you know, the people in our challenge groups are going to have way better results if they are using the products, and that's our business, right? So own that piece of it, to share and to shine. So, and tell the story, you know, why do you drink it? What has it done for you? I know Shauna has such a powerful story about how Recover has reduced her pain. Like, you know, that's a very powerful story that can help a lot of people who have fibromyalgia. So that's the second point I wanted to make. And then just the last one really quickly, I want to go back to when we used to run challenge groups that we would close them down at the end of the month and start a new one. We would always, that last week, we would have a share where we would share the coaching opportunity with people and invite them to that. So I want to come from a place of power and start doing that again. So I'm not necessarily saying we have to shut this group down and start a new one at the end of 30 days. That is an option. But I definitely want at the end of, you know, say in the fourth week, to present that opportunity to the people who have been with us for those whole 30 days. And I want to come from a place of power. And so I had an idea that those of us who are local, hey, Amelia, those of us who are local, what if we did a video to where we're all together? And I wish I would have thought about this at Summit, but I didn't. So I have to let that go and just couch it for next year when we'll all be together. But, create that opportunity video. Like, what you're joining is not just, something. Like, you're joining a badass girl gang who's hell-bent to not only work on ourselves, but actually help people and help change the world. And we do it together. So I'm bringing that back in, and I really feel like that's a piece that's been missing for a while, that we've been just kind of handling it on our own. And if we come together in our circle and do it together, I think that we'll have better success at showing people why they would want to join us as a coach and not just stay as a customer. So so that'll be coming in week 4. So stay tuned for details on that. We have also, for the coaching opportunity, if you want to be a leader, then you need to be focused on building your business, and that's inviting people into this opportunity. And it's a gift. And I say that all the time. It's such a gift. It's given me so many beautiful relationships with, Erica, I didn't know you. Courtney, I didn't know you. Amelia, Tyann brought you in. We know each other a little bit on Facebook, but it's such a beautiful thing because we have this amazing group of badass women who love each other fiercely, unapologetically. Everybody needs that. And so as a businesswoman, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, we need to own the fact that that is so freaking powerful. When we talk about it, we have to speak of it from that energy of confidence and authority and love, like all of that together. So we have the Sipping with Purpose funnel for you to bring people in to learn about the coaching experience. Courtney wants to create her own. And so I am working on creating a document that is duplicatable. So that way, when you're ready to do it for yourself, because it's one thing for your people to hear Devin talk and to hear me talk. And yes, you can have your story in Sipping with Purpose, but it's not you presenting the coaching opportunity. How would it change for you if you were inviting people into this funnel and you funneled them into a group that you are the one that's talking about the things that Devin and I are talking about? How would that change? If you're like, oh, my team is hosting this thing, and you could switch that to, I am hosting this thing, and I'm the one that's going to talk to you about it. I feel like it will allow the people who are following you and who are coming in as customers and are coming in as potential coaches to see you in that light as the leader. I really believe that it would make a difference for you in getting them to understand and to actually join your team. So lead, baby, lead. So if you're interested in doing that, I'm going to have a document that you can follow that, it took a ton of notes. That stuff that Devin and I do, it's not ours. We are modeling it after things that we've learned from people. And this last one that we've transitioned to is modeled after Holly Hilliard, which if you were at Summit, you saw her in that top 10. And she owns her shit, man. She came from corporate America. She's like, I'm looking for 6-figure business owners. That's who I'm looking for. Now, her jam is corporate America. So that's a little bit different from me, but we all have something that makes us unique, right? And relatable. So if you have your own coaching opportunity sneak peek, it's only going to allow you to level up as a leader, and it's only going to allow the people who are following you to see you as a leader and be like, damn, I want to join her team. Like, she's got her shit together. So I invite you, do that. And if it scares you, good, it should, because when something scares you, that means you're going to have guaranteed growth. And if you want to be a leader, guess what? You have to do the things that scare you, and you have to do it a lot, and you have to do it over and over. And even if you mess up, so what? Because that's a learning opportunity too. I'd rather fly and fall than walk and never know. And so this is my open invitation for you to I am it with me. I am a business owner. I am an entrepreneur. And it's time to really dig into that and allow that energy to go through to your posts and go through to your followers and be like, I'm not effing around. This is my business. I'm going to view it as a business. I'm going to treat it as a business. And I'm going to run it as a business. So that's pretty much it. Anybody got some questions? Want something you want to share? Yes, Erica.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, fantastic. Question. So, I have a couple people that want to. Nino, sit down. Sorry, I have a couple people that want to try it out and everything. But I don't I know how to get them to start it on the free trial and stuff. But I don't know what to tell them about the next steps. Do they get an email or what?
When you say the next step, what do you mean?
After the 2 weeks, if they want to become do it paid.
So, okay, after the 2-week free trial is over, they will automatically transition into a quarterly membership. It'll be $40 up front for 3 months, right? Okay. So if you have someone who's interested in either they love it and they want to be, all in, or they are interested in the coaching opportunity, you're going to want them to cancel the free trial and transition into a challenge pack. Remember when you started as a coach, you got the challenge pack.
A long time ago.
Okay, so you got the challenge pack, you got the year of the on-demand, and you got the performance. So you got the recover and you got the energize. And all of that was $160. And if you want to sign up as a coach, girl, you better start drinking that. You've had that too long. So when you sign up as a coach, it's normally $40. But if you get a challenge pack when you sign up as a coach, they waive that. So it's a $40 savings. So it's a nice talking point for people.
Okay.
And then they'll get 25% off. So even if they're not ready to start inviting people, but they just want to get the discount, it'll be good for you because you'll have a code, and it'll be good for them because they'll have a discount. Does that make sense?
Yes. I'll probably still message you when it gets close to that time because I forget things.
It's okay. That's why I'm here.
Monster.
Girl, I feel you. I know it all. I know it all, girl. I got two. So, but that's the beautiful thing about being a part of a team. And you can even share that with your people. Look, I didn't know what I was doing when I first started, but I have this awesome team. And if you choose to join us, then we will have your back too. And you'll never be alone. You'll always have somebody to answer your question.
Okay. Sorry. I made a gluten-free muffin cake, and it's delicious. So,
good. Enjoy it.
Well, I put fresh blueberries in it, so that's why I'm pretty intense about it.
Okay.
I was going to tell Courtney about it because I like to talk to you about food, Courtney.
I was literally just about to be and I need the recipe.
No, it's because I don't do, I'm gluten intolerant.
Yeah, we do.
So this is, right? So it's awesome. By the way, Courtney, I think there's a poltergeist in your room because you are getting lighter and darker every couple of seconds. It's frightening. Nino, I said no.
Erica is bomb. She is so funny. Her humor cracks me up so much.
No, this is really good. I'll get you the recipe for it. I don't want whipped cream. You ate all your whipped cream. I'm putting myself on mute because this child keeps talking over me.
Okay.
But go ahead and finish.
I love you, girl.
Love you too.
All right. Anybody else? I'm
Nope.
so excited, you guys. This has been a long time coming, and I'm really just starting to step into those high heels, and I'm ready. I'm ready for us to rise and rally. I'm ready for us to can you imagine next year at Summit? We're going to have to rent a whole room. The whole bar where we're having that party just for us. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. So that's what I view. I see that in my mind's eye. So if I want that for us to view it, I have to treat it, I have to run it. And so do all of you. Okay. So, stay tuned. Rise and Shine. We are going to be doing a team call next Wednesday night, and we're going to talk about a new system that deals with 10-minute power pocket 6 times a day. And I think it's going to be really good to help those people who you do bring on, who do work full time, who are like, I really don't have time for this. And you can say, do you have 10 minutes 6 times a day? And they can say yes. And you can say, I'll show you how to do it. And you'll rock it. And some of the most successful coaches right now, that's how they're training their people. So we're going to try that, and just whatever it takes, we're going to figure it out. We're going to do it together. We're going to level up and really just make a go of it. So I love you, ladies. We all deserve greatness. We all deserve to have that external validation that we know is on the inside. Okay. I'm your biggest fan. Biggest. Okay. Wait, I got to do an Insta story. Well, I'll just take it.
Did.
Everybody do the heart. Can you do the heart? Love you. Just like in your heart, I want you to, you don't have to say it out. Or you can say, let's say it out loud, because this is just a picture. I want you to say, I am a business owner. With the heart. I am a business owner.
Yeah, that.
You gotta own it. Gotta say it. Practice it.
I'm starving. Gosh.
Me too. I haven't eaten yet. Yeah. All right. I love you, ladies. I won't keep you. I know it's late. I love you so much. I believe in you. I believe in us. I believe in all of this. So let's do it. Love you.
And Mel, you're going to send the scripts?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Are you talking about the sneak peek?
Yeah, the scripts for the sneak peek.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome.
I got to write it out because you know me. It's in a spiral right now, but I got to type it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What I got? This tattoo says confidence.
Yay! Good for you, girl.
You say it like I don't have too much already.
Well, I know you do. But you got to remind yourself so when you flex, everybody can see it.
I know, it's ridiculous. I'm feeling myself way too much. I think I'm way too sexy right now.
You are. That's why. Hey.
So I wanted to let y'all know.
You're among everyone who loves you, girl. Rock it. There's no such thing as too much. You let it all out.
Tell it to my mom. My mom just told me to stop posting pictures of myself on Facebook.
Girl, you're doing great. I love you.
Oh, absolutely not. We don't eat ice cream in the living room. Yeah, you put he put his towel down that he sits on like it's cool. I got it covered, and I can't be upset. We still have a couch, by the way.
That'll work, yeah.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye. Have a good night. Yeah.